Come, little human. I'll make this quick.
Peggy 12.
In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggled to survive. Amid the depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame.
My goodness, that sounds like something from a fairy tale.
This adventure isn't over yet. Onward to Yggdrasil!
We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter back to every corner of this drab world.
Looks like it's finally time for a date with destiny.
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start.
Right, we've got more friends to find. And an evil overlord to beat. Don't you think we'd better get going?
This child, he is the one? There's no mistaking it.
Bold luminary, we swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this.
Lead on, darling!
PS4 for the players.
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here!
I'm losing control.
At CD Projekt Red, we dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories. Yet with every new project, we set out to make our games bigger, more complex, deeply engaging.
Come on, V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world with kinetic combat, story-changing player choices, and robust character development, all to bring you into our vision of the dark future.
You ever feel like the city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
The year is 2077. An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones, people from all over have converged on the already overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises. A hub amassing the best in resources and know-how, and home to manufacturers of cutting-edge technologies, Night City continues to offer the promise of a civilized future.
What? No, this isn't happening.
Oh, but it is.
But in the city's streets, a merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs, corporate agents, Hustlers, religious cultists, politicians, and all manner of criminals strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Looking for justice. In Night City. I seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
In this world, consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
As a mercenary, you swear no allegiance. You've chosen the outlaw life, and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
To thrive as a merc, you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex had a load to say about you. I hope he wasn't overselling.
With the money you earn, you can turn yourself into a living weapon, buying guns and enhancements in the hundreds. As you roam the city's streets, you gain the experience you need to upgrade abilities and acquire perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes. A stealthy netrunner with command of all surrounding tech. Or practically anyone in between. In Cyberpunk 2077, you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head, right now?
He's out for revenge. Aims to bring down the megacorp that made the chip.
Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their hands on it.
Told you I'd end you someday.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look, your ride, your pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you spend your dirty money. Welcome to the next generation of open-world adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
I am Teolar Aranthia, son of Larius I and Grandmaster of the Order. We began to study the history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing.
The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds.
We assumed that, in the last cycle, the Pyreans worked on a machine which they hoped would save them from the Cleansing. What did the Pyreans call those behind the Cleansing? The High Ones. They are exactly what I believe them to be. They are our enemies, and they want to destroy us. I do not care about their motives.
You're going to fight?
Yes, I will. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the Cleansing. Yours is to read the Echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory.
So many people just talk and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in. Maybe that thing I became in the castle is my true face. And all of this is just a part of a mask that I try to trick myself into believing is real.
Religion is a sickness, Aranthiel, and it is the cause of pretty much all the evil that has happened in this world over the past millennia. Your son saw that too.
The true God is a state of being, and its existence alone forms reality according to its will.
The High Ones are not our enemies, Aranthiel. They are the next step of evolution.
Now look at that. If that isn't the Holy Prophets.
Miserable, selfish fool! You killed us all!
I saw them, men, women and children. They were ablaze like the sun. So bright and why did you show
No, this is impossible. This is impossible!
Inside the city! Inside the city, damn it!
You're here. That must mean something, right? You can stop it. You can save us.
They were right to fear me. Had they not taken my home of fire, I'd not have brought their fears to life.
You are hereby exiled.
Now I'm banished to Rayclast. But to me, one land is like any other. The elements are my allies, the dead are my servants, and fear will be my closest friend. meant to be my death sentence. Instead, it was my rebirth.
City, at the end of the world, there's a dead body behind the hostile cafeteria, and a strike that's about to become a war. Precinct 57 sent their finest. Precinct 41 sent you. Prove them wrong, or lose your mind. Disco Elysium. Get it now.
All right, one more time.
Stupid boy, you shall never reach the surface. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
The Olympians shall make powerful allies. You can turn back, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way. That was for last time.